Okay, so creative word is radiance. And the experiment is meditation and seeking silence. Seeking silence is not easy for me. I'm one of those people that, here we go. I'm one of those people that really likes noise. I really like having music around me all the time and being entertained by conversation. I'm not very good at being alone. All those kinds of things are kind of characteristically me. It's just kind of part of who I am, but that also means that there's a challenge in seeking solitude. Yeah, there's this really cool musician named Emma Frapp who wrote a song about solitude. I think it was called Solitude. And it's about, like, God and prayer, but I think it can work if you're not religious too, because the whole hook is, like, stop saying you're too busy for solitude. Stop saying you're too busy for me. Stop saying you're too busy to sit down and take care of yourself. You know, think about how you're doing and how you're feeling. I think too many people just run through the world just trying to get through the day, but doing too much, you know, because they don't, you know, stop and smell the roses for the sake of, at the risk of sounding cliche, you know, but they don't, like, enjoy the life they're living. So what's the point, right? Like, I don't know. I just think that people don't care about those kinds of things anymore. You know, in the daily dose and the daily action, all about choosing happiness and deciding to be happy. And the reality is that feelings are so temporary. You know, if I rely on how I feel for the rest of my life, I'm gonna have a miserable life. Because how you feel is so subjective to what happens to you, and it's so subjective to change without notice, you know? And the only way that you're ever going to truly be happy is if you want to be. And there are too many people in this world who just want to be miserable and scared because it's easier, like, to victimize themselves. Say, oh, poor me, I have a hard life, poor me, may as well sit in my shit and be sad, you know? But what's the point? There isn't one. So screw it, be happy and get over yourself, because all you're doing is being in your own way, and that's a load of shit. So get out of the way and be happy, because you're the only one who stopped being you. You know? My mom always said that. This popcorn is so good, it's almost gone. My mom always said that, though. She always said, like, you gotta choose to be happy even when you don't feel like it. And that's when you know that you really have figured yourself out. You know, is when you can be happy even when you can be happy and choose it with your head, even when your heart is like, no, I want to be miserable. So yeah.